All right, lesson 2.2, which is lesson 5 on the lessons list, which is about the audience. We're still at the market analysis. So in this lesson, we will ask who do you want to serve and why, and what questions to ask yourself, and how to find answers. So let's start with the first one. Who do you want to serve and why? In my opinion, in my example, I want to serve entrepreneurs like you who are fighting for sustainability. And I do this by helping them break through and grow like bamboo. Um, so my audience is basically entrepreneurs who are fighting for sustainability. It's a broad market. You could go more niche. I could go more niche if I wanted. If I could target only men who are younger than me that also want to fight for sustainability, don't have that much business experience yet. Niching down is almost always a good idea. I think almost any online marketeer will tell you this, but I want to serve also a bigger audience because, and I have big plans for my business, but you don't have to have that. Like, okay, who do you want to serve and why? Why them? For me, the reason why to serve the entrepreneurs of sustainability is because I realize how important it is to get humanity in harmony with nature. Because if we don't, well, you probably heard of global warming, and there might not be a home for us to live on. So I need to find these entrepreneurs who are fighting for this harmony, this sustainability, and help them to grow as much as they possibly can, so that they can, well, get their impact on the world. And ask yourself and really think about this. Don't overdo it. 5 to 10 minutes. Think about who do you want to serve and why do you want to serve them. This is the core. This will be the core of your business. Your basically the mission and the vision. So who do you want to serve? Why do you want to serve them? And how will you serve them if you want to do even more? Right, on to the next question. What question to ask yourself? I created an article about this way past, and it has been ranking on Google on #1 for quite a long while, which I think is almost 4 years. You will get the link in the templates as well, and you can look at all the questions you can ask yourself to get to know your audience better. All right, here we are. This is my article. And I talk about here, so basically you have 5 steps to determine your perfect audience. And this is a step 2 where it's get interesting. You have like all these different kinds of data sources that you can think about and ask questions for. So for example, demographic. So which age category does your target group fall under? Is there a dominant gender? Or geographical data, where are these people that you want to serve? Social and economic data, what level of education, what professions do they do, how is their mindset, how do they think? Domain specific data, well, and so on and so on. And you can think about your own questions as well, because there will be things specifically to your audience that won't count for anyone else. So think about these questions and take a look at this article. Answer the questions that you can. Not all will be relevant for you, and that's fine. Just think about the ones that are relevant and try to answer them as fast as you can. Take around 30 minutes, maybe an hour if you're feeling up to it. But that's what you think you should do if you want to have your perfect audience. And the reason why it's so important is because the better you know your audience, the better you will able to target them in your ads and your marketing, but also you will be thinking about what products and services they need, and you will become in your service mindset. The more you know someone, I mean, it's like this in your relationship, right? So if you have a relationship, the more you know about your spouse, the better, because you will know how to serve them better. Okay, so the last one is Last one is how to find the answers. Well, I know some tricks to find the answers. There will also be more information in the article about this, but I want to show you some cool tricks. So one part of knowing what your audience is doing is finding what they are searching for and how much they are searching for it. And a great tool to figure out what people are searching around a topic is Answer the Public. All these links will be linked in the template as well, so don't worry about that. This is just, you just fill in a word here and you select the area that you want to figure out, so your area that your audience is in. So I want to focus on the United States and search, and then this will pop up. So all these questions, all these things is what people in my market are asking for. And you can view it in a different way. You can do it like this with data, prepositions. You can figure a lot of this stuff out here fast. All right, so, and if you already have a website and you have Google Analytics running on it, it's a source of great information for your target market to find stuff about them. Other awesome resources that you could use is Google Scholar. You could use Google, of course. You could use trade journals. You could use family, friends, colleagues, literature. And basically the best thing you could do is just to think about who your audience is and try to find these people and talk to them and find out what do you like about them and what don't you like about them. And your audience is something that it's not something static, so that doesn't mean that if you determine your audience now that will be the audience for the rest of your life. No, of course not. But it's a very good starting point. And then a year later, for example, do your audience analysis again and see what the differences are and how that morphs, right? Obviously, there is way more to it than doing an audience analysis than this, but this will get you going and thinking in the right direction. So that was basically lesson 2 of the market chapter, sorry. And in the next lesson, we will dive on into profit possibilities. We will discover the price of your audience, which sounds a little weird, but we will also discover the price of your product and service, and we will discover the profitability of your potential business. So you will basically discover, we will talk about money, and you will discover how much you ask for your product and why. Well, how much to ask at least for your product. Okay, this should get you excited because this lesson that I will teach you in the next one is something that Alex Hormozi, for example, he's a guy that does over 100 million in revenue every year. And he says, like, the thing that I'm going to teach you right now is the thing that made him a multi-millionaire. And that's probably going to make him a billionaire. This is how he turns around every company that he buys. And it's really simple, but yeah, you just got to grasp this and you will be set for life if you applied it. Hope that got you excited. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.